start turn 2 with, you guessed it, a correction. At the, well, it's not so much a correction, maybe more of an addition, is at the end of the last turn, the one thing I forgot to do was the guys that are patrolling, they need to go back to these rearm boxes here. So this guy's 411, 312, we have a 310 and a 511. We also have a 112. Right, I think that's it. But you can see why you don't want to put all of the planes on patrol, because you lose all of these guys if you get a 1 space movement on the clock. If you get 2 spaces, then they just go straight back to their place. Oops, there's another 411. There. So, let's start the next turn, and this is 1000 hours. Okay, we're on 1000 hours, and our early warning card is Luft Lot 2 South here, and the top card is also Luft Lot 2 South. So even if the first card fails, it's still going to be Luft Lot 2 South. But if both take place, then it could be a problem, because I'm going to put one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. I've only got this one guy here, so I'm going to leave him, and I'll move this guy to here. I've only got one guy here. I could in theory move, this guy in and hope that it doesn't happen here, and I could use, if it did happen there rather, I could use guys on either side, but I'm not that lucky. Let's see, still tempted to put one in London just in case. I think I'll put this guy in London. I think I'll leave this one in the hope that it doesn't come up as 311. Right, okay, that's us done the patrol assignment. Back to raid step 1 again and start the whole process again. Okay, raid step 1, let's see what fate has in store for us this time. We have Farnborough, 111, strategic value of 1, and it's a city, which means it's a low priority, so this may not happen. Let's have a look and see the tables. Right, here we are. We have a city, low priority, strategic value of 1, and the 1 column is completely blank, so that event does not happen at all. Not happening. So, next card is this one. Oops. We have Biggin Hill Airfield, 711, strategic value of 3, so that probably will go ahead. So, let's look at that in the table. Airfield, strategic value of 3, it's either going to be a minor or a major raid. So it's time to grab the old dice. Please don't let it be another major raid. Oh, thank God. No, it is a major raid. Oh, damn it. Yep, number 4. Major raid. Ah, major raid, major fail. Right. Let's look again at the procedure here. We have to do the detection. So, we know so far for the detection thing that we're going to have 2 radars. Just mark them. Oh, I don't know if that'll be in camera right enough. 711 is... Where is 711? I can never find these. 711 is here. So let me just swing this round a bit. so that we have radar nets 4 and 5, so that's 4 and 5, and the actual bombing will be the airfield, which will be right there, Biggin Hill Airfield. So both radars are operational, so that's good. That gets us 4 points. Then we have, again, it's a major raid, that gets us 3 points, and the weather value is going to be in the patchy cloud area. Patchy cloud's the middle number, which is a 4, so that gets us a 4. So that's what we've got so far for the radar detection, or the radar detection track. So we've got 11 and 2, so we've got 13. Put that there. So we have early warning, poor intelligence. Oh no, again. Right, so we've got poor intelligence, so we're probably going to have to commit planes early on. Right, okay. Raid steps 3 and 4. This is where we have to pick our planes now because of the crap intelligence again. But because we have early warning, we can pick this guy because he's on patrol in that area. We can pick the people, let's see, en route. So we can pick 7-Eleven in London. So we can pick this guy if we want, and we can pick this guy if we want. And we can also pick patrolling in range, which we can pick patrolling in 2-11, 6-11 and 3-11, which we don't have anybody patrolling there. So yeah, we can essentially pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, we don't know how many German planes there'll be. And we obviously don't want to leave ourselves too short of planes for the next turn. I'm thinking that we certainly pick this guy to the hunt box. Let's see, we pick this guy and the London guy. So we leave this guy where he is. I don't want to pick this guy because he's the last in that area. Right, let's go with that and let's hope for the best. It doesn't turn out to be some crazy major German raid with 15 planes or something crazy. So, how big is the raid going to be? Step 4. It will be this many, which will be 6. Same as last time, so that's not too bad. And it will be, the planes will be these 6. Whoop. Come on camera, focus. Work with me here. There we go. So it'll be these 6. 1 bomber and 5 fighters. So we will go with that. See how we get on. Let's lay that out in the raid box. So here's how the battle's looking so far. 4 German planes against our 3 planes, 1 bomber and 1 close escort. Now, let's see, we've got to do an event card. We're not moving any of these guys up like we did last time because there's more Germans than there are us. So, event card, we need to do an approach event, which is this one. British altitude advantage if any of the following apply. Early or very early warning. Yep, we've got early warning. Accurate intelligence, no such luck. After September the 1st, nope. But we do have early warning, so we get altitude advantage. So let me just find a little marker for that we have an advantage. Excellent. We'll need all the advantages we can get. Okay, let's see how we go on here. I was looking up the altitude advantage. It means that we move down a row in this fight here in the hunt box. So we add the combat ratings of all of the squadrons in grouping in the hunt box. Inevitably, most of the grouping don't have any sort of value combat rating, because obviously that would be to our advantage. So we've got 11 here. 11, and we've got 4 grouping. So let's see. Let's bring in the old table. We have 4 grouping and it totals 11. We have the altitude advantage, so we move down to column E. Row E. So we're on row E, and let's get the dice here. See if we can get lucky with something. We got a 1. So let's see. A, nothing, A for the Germans, LDA for us. Okay, need to remember that. So, any A's for the Germans here, they abort. So full grouping aborts, it goes to in-flight reduced. So that goes in there. A B, nothing happened for B. Full grouping, they go to close escort. But no, there was some small print, but nope, goes to close escort box. And the C's, they also aborted, so they go to in-flight reduced. So they go in there. Us, on the other hand, we have 2 A's, which were light losses. Full squadron, light loss, to the light loss box, and we lose 2 victory points, 1 each. So these go to light loss boxes here, 611 and 711. 711's up there, 611's there, and I lose 2 points, which takes me to -2, which means that the Germans are obviously winning. The C was an abort. Full squadron, abort is to in-flight reduced. So that guy goes in there. So not a particularly good result, all in all. Can take that marker away. Okay, step 11 is the event card. Target event even. Which is this one. Oops. Try and get it right here. Non-essential target, reduced bomb damage result by 1. Damage does not affect industry, airfield or radar. And they're attacking an airfield. So, it doesn't really apply to us. Damn it. That's a shame. Oh well. That was good while it lasted. Right. Next step is if squadrons are less than the grouping, which is obviously here, then let's see. If there are no squadrons in the bomber box, then all close escort boxes, all close escort grouping go into the bomber box. Oh dear. And I believe we also got a penalty for that as well. Let's have a look. Right. So that's step 12. Step 13 is that they are now part of the bomber box, which makes things worse. Oh, yay, fantastic. The combat ratings of all squadrons and grouping. So combat ratings are 0, 2, 2 on there, 7 on there is 9. So we can pretty much skip that bit because we've nothing to do any damage to them with. So yep, we skip that squadron attack, I'm afraid, because we have nothing to attack them with. And step 14 is where we find out the damage done. We add up the bombing strength, which is the bottom left number, so we've got 6 in total, and we look at the table here. We have a bombing table here. Oops, try and get that in focus. We've got a bombing table, that's what we're going to look at this time. Try and leave that there. Yep, that's in focus. Excellent. Right, so we're going to go across this table. 6 or 7 is this column here. Right, now we roll a dice to see what damage is done. A 1. Nothing. That's a bargain. Yep, I'll take that. 1 is nothing, no damage. If no squadrons were in the bomber box at any point, shift 2 columns right. Aww. But it's still a nothing, so that's good. Excellent. If all bombers are Ju-87s and the target is not radar, shift 2 columns right. But it tells you here, overall never shift more than 3 columns total. So we only shift 1 because we can't go 4, we can only go 3, which means we get 1 damage. Damn it, so close to getting nothing there. But wait, it's not done yet. If there's patchy clouds, shift 1 column left. So we're back to 0 again. Hooray! Ah, good old British weather. Love it. Subtract DVP. So that 1 damage comes off our victory points. So we're now -3. Fantastic. And the target was an airfield, so on 1 or 2 damage, that's 1 or 2 points. So we've already got -1 point. Move the number of squadrons, nope. Damage, nope. Total board, nope. And assign losses, nope. Okay, so because it was an airfield, effectively the guys on the top board over here, they can end up getting displaced because that bomb hit the airfield. So we need to look up. Move number of squadrons equals the damage from the airfield sector to the landing box on the top board. Lose 1 replacement point. We're not doing replacement points. Assign losses to planes in the landing box first. Hurricanes before Spitfires, before Blenheims. We don't use Blenheims. Right, I'm going to have to look up the move number of squadrons. That doesn't really make much sense. Let me look that up. Right, had a wee look at the rules, and the damage comes off in that if, like that, we got 1 damage. So what it means is that 1 unit, 1 squadron from that sector 711 has to go to the rearm box on the toe. So I'm going to have to remove the last guy from 711, put him in the rearm box. If there was anybody in the rearm box, they would drop down to the land box and so on. Basically you're taking a penalty because the airfield got hit. So I've done that. I've moved the remaining guy from 7-Eleven to the tote board over there. So I've done that. Right, let's see what's next. And here we are, steps 15, 16 are what to do with these guys, and it seems they all move to the in-flight box down here. And step 15, German recovery again, is that all the bombers, they go back to the bases reduced side up. So I shall put this guy back where he belongs, reduced side up. Then we have full fighter grouping to the clock, 4 spaces ahead, which is these two guys. So they're going to come back in at 1800. I'll just put them there. And the reduced guys go 3 spaces ahead, same as last time. So they'll come back in at 1600. Quick look at the clock track, and the last event card was the target card that we were going to go for, which is this one. And it says at the bottom, time advance 2. So that's what we need to do here. We need to advance at 2. Takes us to 1400, which means that these German guys, they are going to go back to their places again. So they get to go back to the bases. Let's see what else. We then have to go, because last time we got a step of 1, a time advance of 1, this time we've got a time advance of 2. It'll be slightly different results. So clock spaces 2. Squadrons in the rearm will go back to the sectors. Full squadrons in the in-flight box, nope, reduced squadron in the in-flight box goes to the sector's rearm box, full. So I'm going to put those German units back and we'll have a look at the tote board again. This guy has gone back, but he has got to go in the rearm box. So he's going to go 611 in here. The squadrons that are in rearm already are going back to the sectors. Same with the landing boxes, but with nothing in there just now. So these guys are all going to go back. This guy's going to go back to 310. This guy's going back to 410. 111. 411. Wherever 411 is, there we are. Now, the patrolling squadrons, because it's a 2 jumps on the clock, the patrolling guys go back to their places. This guy was 2 as well. No other patrolling. This guy's 411. 511. 611, I just put him there so he stays. 711. 112. And 312. So that's all good. And I think that is it for that turn. Yeah. Our card didn't say anything about no advance warning, so we do have the advance warning. So top card is Luftflotte 3, that's now to the side, and the second card, now the top card, is Luftflotte 2 South. So 2 different areas. Oh dear, next turn could be tricky.